Namaste, everyone. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to doing some yoga. We got Mr. Edgar with us. So, guess what? We get to come all the way down to our backs. Yep. All the way down. Edgar's going to be here with us, okay? So, hug your knees into your chest. And then just gently rock side to side, just telling your back that, hey, everything's going to be all right, right? And then straighten your legs out and stretch your fingers, toes to fingertips, stretch everything out. Yep. Maybe reach one arm, then the other arm. Yep. And then bring your right knee in and just hug it. Maybe cross it over to your left side for just a minute. Just doing a nice gentle twist. We're doing it really quick. Come on back around. And then bring the left knee in and cross it over to the other side. Make sure you don't hit any animals. And then come on back around. Okay. So bring your right knee up like you're sitting in a chair and just do some knee circles. So actually we're doing hip circles, but just like you're drawing a circle with your knee up in the air, just waking up that hip, and then go around in the other direction. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be super big. Nope. And then come on, bring that leg back down and just pause and notice how energized that whole right foot feels. And then bring the right knee in and then just do some circles. So like you're drawing a circle in the sky with your knee, but you're getting, and if you'll notice, you're getting it all around your hip, your glute, like a little bit of your abdomen, and of course your hip flexors. And then go around in the other direction. Nice and slow. Doesn't that feel good? Yes, it does. Okay. And then straighten your leg out and just pause for a moment. Check in with yourself. See how you're doing. Take a nice big inhale. And then you heard the exhale. I wanted to hear your exhale. And then roll over to one side. And if you can, bend that top leg and just reach around and kind of grab that ankle so that you're getting a stretch. We're opening up our hip flexors and whatnot today. And it's kind of easier when you do it on your side, one at a time. And then you're going to roll gently over to the other side and bend the leg. I can't do it very well because I got a microphone here, but open up and notice if one side's a little stiffer. Oh, God forbid I said that word, than the other. And then come on back around, and you're going to gently, however works for you, roll over to a tabletop. Yeah, everybody's laying on their back today. So round your back up like an angry cat, and then drop your belly. Just getting a little bit of movement. A little bit of movement in the spine. Just a little bit more. Yep. Oh, yeah. Round and round. And then come to a nice flat back. And then bring the right ball of the foot back. Stretch your heel out. Feel that excellent stretch. And then maybe bring the left arm forward, right arm up. And you can hold it there. Breathe. You can even reach around and grab your left hand grabs your right foot. Thumb goes up to the sky. That left thumb goes up to the sky. Opening up a little bit more. Come on, back around. Left leg back. Left ball of the foot stretching way back. Lift the left leg up. Right arm forward. Hold it there for a moment. Get nice and balanced. Maybe reach around, grab the foot. Again, these are all optional. You do not have to do this. Don't fall over if it's not in your practice today. Come on, back around. And then gently sit back into child's pose. Stretch your arms forward. Stretch that low back out. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Now, we're going to come up onto our knees. If this is not it, if you have knee issues, you can roll your mat. You can place a towel, a pillow, anything that if you have any kind of knee issues. Bring one foot out. This is my right leg. Bring the opposite arm up and do a nice side stretch. Just feeling a good opening along the side, this whole left side. And then come on back up. Maybe roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Come into stillness for a minute and then bring the other foot over. My right arm's going up and over. Excellent stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on back up. And then if you can, sit back on your heels. You can even sit back on your toes to kind of give your toes a little bit of a stretch. I should say your toes and the bottoms of your foot. And then maybe roll your shoulders up, back, down, and around in one direction. And then move it around in the other direction. All right. And then come back down to tabletop, curl your toes under, lift up into your first downward facing dog. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Walk your feet behind your hands, forward fold so your feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale halfway up, exhale down, bend those knees. Reach your arm way up, way up, way up. Bring your palms together. Come through. Pause. And come back down into mountain pose. Yay. Okay. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Fly down. Crown of the head is towards the floor. Inhale halfway up. Okay. It's flat back. Exhale down. And then bend your knees, okay? So you still have that flat back, but you're using your quadriceps, right, to stand all the way back up. Palms come through. Pause. I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so inhale up. Exhale, fly down. So I'm softening my knees, and I'm going to take my right foot way back. Bring my right knee down. Make sure that left knee is over the left ankle. And then come on up. All right. Come on up to a nice low lunge. And so we're going to get a little dynamic. We're going to move it a little bit. So moving your pelvis in just a little bit. You're not putting that left knee over the left foot. You're not going way down. It's a very slight movement. When you move forward, you're going to bring your elbows down by your sides. And then you're going to move back up. It's a very gentle move. What I'm trying to get, and just go back and forth real slow, is a little bit more opening in that right hip flexor. We tend to get kind of tight there. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Okay, bring your hands back down. We're going to step back into a knee plank. Lower yourself. Take advantage of it. All the way down. Tops of the feet are pressing into the floor. Lift the collarbone. Maybe lift your palms off the ground. Get nice and strong underneath those armpits by doing that, right? Exhale down, and then come back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale and exhale. Now your knees can still be bent because we are still warming up in a sense. And then walk your feet behind your hands. We're now back in that forward fold. We're bringing our feet nice underneath our hips. We're bending our knees, and we forgot to do halfway up, but let's stand all the way up and then come all the way through. I was getting ahead of myself on those cues, right? Okay, inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Okay, now the left foot comes way back, right? Left foot comes way back. Ground that right foot. Make sure that right knee's over the right ankle, okay? Reach your arms up, and we're going to do that little tiny movement again. So exhale your elbows when you come down and you move forward. Inhale up. And again, it's a slight movement. You're just warming up that hip flexor. And you're also warming up your upper back, right? Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Bring your hands back down by your front foot. Step back into tabletop. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Forward fold. Hands on your thighs. Inhale halfway up. Get that nice, strong, flat back, right? Exhale down. Bend your knees. And come all the way up. And come all the way through. And pause. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling, right? Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Feel those thighs, the backs of your thighs stretch out. Exhale down. Okay, this time bring your right foot back again. Right knee down, coming into that low lunge again. Come on up, okay? Reach your arms up. Bring your right arm forward, left arm back, okay? Hold yourself in this twist. Relax the left shoulder. Make sure it's not coming up, okay? And you're balancing. I have my back foot curled under. That's my preference. You can definitely bring the foot down if that helps with balance. Hold yourself here. Bring your arms back up. Face forward at the front of your mat. Bring your hands back down towards the mat and gingerly move your sit bone back so that you're lengthening that left leg. Now getting a nice hamstring stretch. Inhale up, exhale down, holding that nice stretch. And then bring your right hand down and bring the left arm up to the sky. This is completely optional. If you want to put a block underneath your right hand, you certainly can. Reaching, reaching, reaching up. Come on back down. Bring that left foot back towards your knees. Come into that knee plank. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. Tops of the feet are grounding into the floor. Inhale up to a cobra, whatever cobra you want to do. Exhale down. Come on back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Okay. Walk your feet behind your hands. Inhale halfway up. Get used to that flat back. Exhale down. Bend the knees like you're almost coming into a squat. You actually are into a squat. And then stand all the way up. It's a minor squat, but it's a squat. And come all the way through. And relax. Take a nice big inhale. and exhale. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. Hands to your thighs. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Left foot goes back. Way back. Left knee down. Line yourself up how you want to do. Climb up that right knee. Reach your arms up. Maybe bring the left arm forward, right arm back for a nice twist. Really stretching out those fingertips and not falling over. Because I was not staring at something on the floor. Always helps with balance. Come on back up. Bring your hands back down beside your legs. Slowly sit back so that you get a stretch on the back of the right leg, the right hamstring. Moving that right hip back just a little bit. All right, bring the left hand down, right arm up. Again, you don't have to do this part. This is just a little extra twist. Getting a little bit more muscles as you probably feel in your lower back, lower right side of the back. Come on back down. Okay, you're going to step back into tabletop, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend your knees. Stand all the way up. Reach up, reach up. Hands in prayer. Come all the way through. Pause. Check in again. Totally check in. Okay, moving on. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Front of the head towards the floor. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, bring your right foot back. We're going to come into a high lunge. So usually in high lunge, you're up on your right ball of your foot. But if you need to drop that left heel and move your foot into a 45-degree angle, that's all right. We're all at different. You may want to heel toe that left foot out a little bit because this is a bit of a balance pose, okay? So reach your arms up. And we're going to get dynamic again. So you're going to lengthen out that front knee and bring your elbows down by your side in that cactus, just like we were doing before. But this time you're really leaning into that left leg. So inhale up. Exhale your elbows down by your side. Inhale up, getting nice and strong and stretched. Exhale down. Such a great dynamic movement. Inhale up, really reach your fingers up. Make sure that left knee doesn't go past the foot, the toes, I should say. Inhale up, exhale down. And the next time, just come into a high lunge. Hold yourself there or bring your right arm forward, left arm back. Come into that twist. And you're not leaning forward. You're trying to stay up and down. And again, stare at something on the floor that's not moving. And then come on back up. Hold it there. Hold your balance for one more moment. Bring your hands back down. You can step back into plank. You can drop your knees, whatever works for you. Lower yourself all the way down. Tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale up to that little cobra. Exhale down. Come on back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay, walk behind your hands. I know you know how to do that now. Come into that forward fold. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Now use your quadriceps to stand up. Reach your hands all the way up. Your hand in prayer. All the way through. Pause. Check in. Let the blood flow go in a good direction. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Okay, left foot goes back. High lunge on this side. So remember, maybe heel toe that foot out a little bit, the right foot. Make sure it's going directly over the center of your toes. Reach your arms up. Let's get dynamic. Got to balance everything out. So bringing the elbows down when you lengthen that front leg. Inhale, move forward. Really root that foot. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Really get those fingers up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, now come into hold your high lunge, crescent lunge. Left arm forward, right arm back, doing that nice twist. Remember, stare at something that's on the floor or that's not moving or on the wall or the closet door in my case. Keep holding it there. Breathing. Bring your arms back up. Bring your hands down to your foot. Step back into downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Nice flat back. Get those quadriceps going. And then let's come up into chair. So bend your knees. Keep your knees down. And really, you don't have to reach your arms up. This is completely optional. But make sure you're kind of rooting back and more to your heels. You're not leaning forward or back. You can even be higher up. Whatever works for you, but getting the strength in those legs. And then when you're ready, stand all the way up. Arms down by your side. Pause. Okay, let's get a hip opener. Lots of options. If you need a wall, chair, I might recommend this for some of you. You're going to take your right leg and maybe start by just crossing it over. This may be where you're at today, and then let go of the wall, and then maybe lift the other foot up. Okay, keeping that standing leg nice and buoyant, so it's bent a little bit. Maybe you can have your right foot crossed over, kind of doing a figure four. Maybe let go. That might be good too. Some of you may want to come a little deeper, balance a little bit more, get a little bit more of a hip opening, getting a little bit more strength on that standing leg. Maybe you want to come all the way down. You don't have to do this. You can totally have blocks here, whatever, okay? Just take a balance. Feel that standing leg. Maybe open up the right hip, or maybe your left hip is opening up. But you're working those glutes, those legs, the brain. And then when you're ready, come on back down and pause. Yep. Taking those breaths in between because you're reconnecting to everything that's going on with the body, okay? Okay, maybe the left leg comes over. Maybe you cross it over a little bit. Maybe this is where you're at. Bend that standing leg, okay? And then maybe come down a little bit more. You can have your hands in prayer. Whatever works for you, okay? Don't hurt yourself. Make sure you're using safety, okay, first. You may get to this at some point. Maybe not, and that's okay. And then slowly come up. Again, if you fall out, no big deal. And then come to standing, okay. Maybe roll your shoulders up, back, and down just to let go of any stress. Okay. So let's do twisted stork. Now that you're all ready and your hips are all strong. Okay, root that left leg. Bring that right knee up. Maybe you need to touch down and up, down and up. Maybe you need a wall. Do a balance, whatever works for you. Maybe bring your arms up. Left arm forward, right arm back. Do the twist if you want. Some of you might be using that left hand to grab the right foot. That's all right too. Maybe you take the right hand, grab the outside of the right knee. That's all right too. Keep breathing, keep holding that standing leg. Come on back up, and then come on back down. Take a nice big inhale. Yeah, exhale. Okay. Left leg comes up. I almost forgot with the other left leg. I was like going to make up another left or right or something. Lift it up, reach up. Bring the right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe do the right hand grabs that left foot. It's not in my practice today. Right hand can grab the outside of the left knee. Hold your balance, hold your twist. It's actually a flamingo. We'll call this the flamingo today. And then come on back up. Come on back down. Pause. Take a nice big inhale and exhale, and be very proud of yourself. Come on up to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms all the way up. Gently bend your knees. Remember, you're going to fold forward. You're not going to round forward. You're going to fold, hinge at those hips. And then you're going to come down to a nice child's pose. Yes. Toes together, V your knees out. And come on down. Ooh, such a great, wonderful, excellent pose. All right, slide forward onto your belly. Okay, karate chop your arms in front of you. We're going to do our belly bird dog, okay? Right arm up, left leg up. Hold it up there. Bring it down. Left arm, right leg up. Bring it down. Let's get the breath into it. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Hold it up there. Exhale down. Left arm, right leg. Hold it up there. Exhale down. Right arm, left leg. Exhale down. Left arm, right leg. Come on, back down. One more time. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Down. Left arm, right leg. Down. Pause. Maybe bring your palms underneath your chin or I'm saying chin, but you can do cheek and you can do a windshield wiper if you need to loosen out a little bit. I can't do chin because then you'll hear muffled sounds. Then bring your arms down by your sides. Tops of your hands are to the floor. Lift the collarbone up, not the chin. Lift the arms up, lift the thighs up if you want. Do whatever works for you. Keep breathing. Maybe lift those thighs a little more. Bring the shoulder blades down your back. Get nice and strong back there. And then come on back down. Gently rest down. Bend your knees. Maybe windshield wiper. Slow windshield wiper. Nice and slow. Okay. Bend that left leg, reach around with the left arm. Kind of like what we did at the beginning. You're going to press the foot into your hand, getting a good stretch. Feel that nice opening. And then you can bring that foot down, or you can join the right leg. Maybe some of you were already doing both. It really doesn't matter. You can use a towel or a strap if you can't reach back there. But it's nice to open up those hip flexors and those quadriceps, especially after doing the dynamic work we did today. All right, and then come on down, sit back into a child's pose, nice and slowly. And then come on up. Let's come around to our sit bones, feet out front. Take a nice big inhale, exhale. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, fold forward. And you're not rounding. it's not about rounding. It's about, I always like to say, using the heart center to come forward so that you're kind of keeping that back in a elongated position, okay? Maybe you need to bend your knees if you're really hankering to grab your feet, okay? Whatever works for you. Some of you may just want to just kind of fold a little bit, getting it a little bit more of a hamstring stretch. But this is really a relaxation pose, not so much of any kind of let's like yank into it type pose. And then come on all the way up. Bring whatever sole into the side of your leg. This is my right leg. Reach your arm up. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe take the bent knees hand side and bring it to the straight legs opposite side, the outside of the ankle. Getting a little bit of that right, in my case, the right lower back stretch. Come on up. Bring the foot over, that bent foot over. Opposite arm hugs the knee. Bring the other arm up and around, doing a nice twist. Stretching around. And then come on back around. Straighten the leg out. Maybe bring your hands behind you, sitting up a little bit. Bring the other foot into your inner thigh. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And remember, we're trying not to round as much as we can. We're just trying to feel a good stretch and relaxation. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then come all the way up, okay? Take the other foot. This is my left foot. Right arm hugs. Left arm goes up and around. Twisting around to the other way, getting your body nice and balanced out on both sides. Maybe if you get your body balanced out, your brain will become balanced out. Come on back forward. Soles of the feet together. Now, it's really easy to come into a slouch position. See if you can sit up on your sit bones, maybe rock side to side just to feel that getting up. Your knees may be up here, and that's all right. And butterfly. Everybody's built differently. And then maybe fold forward a little bit. And notice the inner thighs getting stretched. Maybe the lower back. Okay, come on back up. Okay, soles of the feet. Floor. Let's get our core. So maybe start by grabbing the back of your legs or have your hands behind you coming up into a nice boat. Right? You can be here, that's fine. See if you can let go. And notice the minute you let go, that core starts really rocking on, right? That's what you really want to get because we want to keep it nice and strong so that we can balance, right? Bring your knees into your chest, hug them. And then the only time I tell you to round your back, one of the few times, one vertebrae at a time, slowly using your core, lower down. Now, some of you may just flop down, but you're going to work at it, right? You're going to think about coming nice and slow down because we want our cores nice and strong. Okay. Let's cross the right leg over the left knee. Take the right hand and gently press down your thigh, moving those hip flexors away, balancing out the pelvis possibly. And then if you want to, take the right hand through your leg and come into a figure four. Just feeling a good stretch. in those hips. If your shoulders are off the ground, please, please bring your left foot down. You're just a little bit too tight to come into this figure four. And that's all right, because you can work your way to it. And then bring the left foot down and cross your legs. Pause for a minute. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, left leg goes over the right leg. Take your left hand and just gently press that thigh away. And then if you want to, you can thread the needle on this side. It's always interesting to find out which side is talking to you. They talk to you, but they probably talk to you in different ways. It's just good information to know. And then bring your feet back down. Bring your arms out to a T, maybe windshield wiper, side to side, just loosening anything up that may have gotten tight. And then we'll come into a nice bridge. So soles of the feet back, really rooting down. Maybe grab the sides of your mat. Start lifting your pelvis up. Your heels are coming towards your shoulder blades, okay? And you're still rooting your big toes down. Just hold it up. They're getting a good opener in the front of your body. And then when you're ready, slowly, 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 slowly lower yourself all the way down. Hug the knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. Straighten your left leg out. Keep your right knee in. Okay, just hold it there for a moment. Maybe get a little extra stretch in that left straight leg. Bring your right arm out. And just like we did at the beginning, bring the left knee over. Don't force it. Just let it go where it goes. And then come on back up. Straighten that leg. Bring the other knee in. Just hold it there. Yep. Just for a moment, getting a good stretch in that right hip flexor. And then cross the left knee over to the right. I don't have any animal to lean on. Breathing into that whole side. And then come on back up. Lengthen your legs. Let everything just fall out, okay? And just see if you can do that whole balance thing. So are your limbs both balanced and both relaxing into the earth? You know, like both of your sit bones are relaxing into the earth. Your shoulder blades, both of them, feeling nice and balanced, relaxing in the earth. And maybe by just connecting to where you can relax your body, you can become present to the moment, right here, right now. Even relax both hinges in your jaw. Probably gotten tight from wearing mask. Certainly stay here for as long as you want. Luxuriate in this. Or you can start moving your fingers and toes. When you're ready, you can roll over onto one side. Just hang out there for a minute. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, yep. Just letting it all go. And then come on up to a seated position. Take a nice big inhale. And then let it all go. Just let it all go. Out your mouth. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. Inhale compassion to yourself. And exhale compassion to the world. Thanks for joining. Namaste.